just like to say that I've listened to all the speakers so far. I can glean something from what each one said. But my thing also is about interest, and there's just not an overwhelming flow of interest when it comes to trying to, come together and combat this type of, this type of gun epidemic. So people have to show an interest, not only when it hits home, because we've all been affected by, gun violence, and in one form or another, we've all been affected. But we have to express interest. We know it's going to take sacrifice, it's going to take dedication, but it's the hard work that goes on behind the scene that produces good results. And the other thing is education, because people, especially our young people today, they're very impressionable. And please forgive me, I have some dental work going on, so.
Don't worry about it.
Our young people today really need to be educated. We need to, and I'm saying this like on a higher level, in the entertainment field, the political arena, just the person next door. We need to take an interest in trying to educate our youth. And we're talking about taking something from them, and it is true. When you take something from someone, you have to put something back in their hands. You have to give them something to aspire to, something to look forward to. You have to give them a positive. You take away the negative and you give them a positive. So education is very important. And again, I think that not enough is being done on a high level, from our politicians on down to the community representatives. Not enough is being done to really combat this epidemic, because I really believe that if we, and I say we as a whole, I'm talking about the powers that be and the ones that can do better, if they really wanted to get to the root of the matter, we can get to the root of the matter. But there's a lot of selfishness, there's a lot of just a lot of egotism, there's a lot of phonyism, there's a lot of stuffed shirts. I mean, it's just a lot of hypocrites that are saying things but not really wanting to do the real work to get this epidemic resolved. So that's my thing right there. And as parents too, because we know that I'm coming from a Christian background, as my peacekeeper brother over here as well. You have to start at home. You have to show interest with your children at home while they're growing up. We have to nurture and we have to look out for one another. I never put anything past my kids, and I told people, if you see my child doing something that's not right, by all means, you chastise them and you let them know it's wrong. I don't have a problem with someone, correcting my child when they were wrong. They're both grown now. They're in college and they're doing well, thank God. But I never underestimated my child and said they're all goody-goodies, they're angels. There are no angels as far as our children are concerned. So we as a people, we have to get together, and we really have to be, this thing has to be a passion. We have to have a passion. And that's really all I have to say on that.
I may have a minute to change the matter.
The community or neighborhood, you control it politically, socially, and economically. To me, Rochdale Village is the Rochdale Reservation. We do not control it politically. That means we do not make laws by and for the best interest of ourselves. If we bust the law or do something against the law, we know what 113 precinct would do, and otherwise you'd be locked up. Socially, we don't set up the curriculums for our children.
That's right.
We do not teach them anything. Socially, economically, who determines what we're going to get paid? Health, education, and welfare? They determine where we're going to pay, we're going to get paid, and where we're going to live. If they don't want us over here, they raise the rent. If they want us over here, they lower the rent. It's called demographics. So they can move you any place they want you in this country. Black people are under the illusion that we live all over the place. We don't. America is 3,690,000 square miles. Black people live on less than 22,000 square miles. And that's the largest county in San Bernardino. And it can be proven.
Okay,
so you don't live all over the place. That's my definition.
Okay, brother. We're going to come back to you, but let everybody else have their speak. Okay, it's your turn, sir.
Is it ready?
I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, you said we're going.
All right, cool. Whole chapter, everybody.
You're not ready yet.
It's okay.
Take your time,
We're working
Malik.
with you. Yeah, we're working with you.
Take your time, Malik.
I was going to say you're moving closer, but hey, you know what you're doing. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, we are on the time clock.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you'll be ready.
Okay, so you have to just catch up when you're ready. Brother?
Okay, hotep to everyone here. Again, I'm a neighbor, father who lives in the community. Also, I consider myself an activist. I'm an actor. Is a question we have to raise as also as parents. What kind of a conversation are we having with our offspring, with our young ladies, with our young men? Is that conversation taking place at an early age? Is that conversation taking place at age 14, 15, 16, where they're not going to be really feeling you because they think that they have lived double that, triple that life already, and they're not really feeling it. You don't have their undivided attention, so to speak, where you might have that when they're younger. And in that conversation, I mean, are we giving them, like, informing them that some of the behaviors that they may see on TV, some videos, not all, some of the movies, is encouraging them to like self-annihilate their own people? And when I'm saying self-annihilate, just get rid of it. Whether it be through a conversation, where you just nullify somebody, through, we're here for speaking of gun violence. So to eliminate somebody off the planet, where they cannot be, if they're already parents, they can no longer do that. The parenting stops. So what kind of conversations are we having with our young people? Are they political conversations, or are they just conversations that don't give them, or not of interest to them, attracting to them, where they want to gravitate and get more from you, pull more from you, because we all have life experiences? Are we sharing our life experiences with them? Because, like I said, a lot of stuff, even with the language. Well, let's speak of. I don't want to get too long because everybody else has to have a say. But let's look at the I'll say nigga. I don't use that in my own personal life, but I'm just using that to illustrate. I mean, there's a message when you say that, when a youth says that to another youth and he doesn't or she doesn't realize that. To me, it's what I call POS. And I'm using the last word, I'm using the S and the T, and piece of. That's what you're actually saying. That person that you and that doesn't come from us. It came way back hundreds of years ago. And the European has sold us a bill of goods that we bought. And now our youth has also bought into.
Okay. Brother Greg?